The
And
stream
we
is
are
live.
live. Hi.
Yay.
Hi, everybody. We are excited to be bringing you, we're going to channel some collective messages, pull some cards, and kind of have like a spiritual conversation. And if you're joining us live, you can comment and receive a personalized channeled healing. And I said healing, but card reading, which could be healing within itself. And so I'm going to share this out to my group. Christy, you want to kind of talk about some collective energy while I'm sharing this out?
Yeah, I was just making sure I had this set up on mine too. Okay, I'm here. So yeah, we got a lot going on. I'm very sensitive. I've been telling Kristin, I'm really sensitive to energies. We just had this weird snowstorm go up the East Coast. It was kind of like a hurricane swirl out in the water over the ocean, but they actually brought snow to the coast, but it didn't actually get all the way up to where I am in Virginia, but I felt it. And there was a whole series of solar flares, and the sun actually sends us lots of healing codes. So some people feel them more than others, but they're actually bringing us lots and lots of healing codes. So going out in the sun is really really healing right now. And then there's a full moon in Leo, and the moon is so bright. It's amazing right now. This morning at 6 o'clock, before the sun came up, it was directly ahead of me. I could see it through the trees. It was just like so bright and amazing. And then tonight it's on the other side of my house, but just as bright. So we've got lots of energies. And Celtic spring just started. It's actually like before the equinox. So that's another change in energies for us.
Yeah, so I have been feeling all of that. I've been feeling so much like energy, like confidence, like just a determination to like kind of ramp things up to go on my journey. Like with all of these things going on, I was out in the sun a lot, when I felt like a dip in my energy, I would walk outside and then it like instantly raised my vibration. It instantly like gave me that energy boost. I'm like, okay, so I'm walking forward and I have really noticed a huge difference of like this transition of like, living my dream here on earth. And it's like, what do I need to clear? Like, how do I manifest here consciously, like be that creator? And like, for the first time, actually, in a really long time, I actually feel like I am the creator of my reality. I am creating things that are going on, and it's joy, it's confidence, it's love, and it's also like that determination for when like fear, dense energy, chaos, all of the the patterns, like the healing that comes up for each one of us and in the collective. And it's like giving it. I've just been feeling like we're all kind of getting this little extra like support, and it's almost like guiding us through the things that we're going through with like more confidence. So it's like, hi, beautiful. So it's like the more that we're able to kind of stand our ground, be confident for what we're going and doing and creating, the things that were normally the patterns, the energies, the dense beings, like, all of these things, they can't really knock us down because we have support from the moon, the elements, the astral, space. I always say the astral, but astronomy, the cosmic realms.
Yeah.
And then it's like in our guides, and I feel like they're just like ushering us forward with extra support so that we can be that conscious like creator here on earth while clearing, everybody's stuff. And now I'm getting all jumbled up, but just like clearing the dense energies that try to get in our way of distractions, we're able to clear it, we're able to ground, and then we're able to, be that channel, or we're all here for different reasons, but, be the soul-led creator that we're meant to be. So.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And yeah, I agree. Definitely feel so much of the energies going on. Like we just saw Bria My dog on there, she loves it outside. It's been like below freezing like all week. We had snow, then we had a layer of sleet over it, and it's like we got ice everywhere outside. And she just wants to be outside for an hour, 2 hours at a time. So yesterday I wasn't a fan. We had more of a cloudy, damp day. I was like, nope, that's enough. But today the sun's back out, enjoying it, and you can hear the birds singing. Like they're like saying spring is coming.
Oh, I've actually been hearing the birds too. And I feel like, and I've really been noticing animals today. And like, I feel like they're also just helping to like up level the energies too. Like, it's like you see all the beautiful, how they're in flow and just, animal spirits and are so powerful and joyful. They just bring such a beautiful essence to everything. So I just absolutely love animals. They're very powerful.
They are. Meeting them actually like outside, and so many animals have been showing up in my meditations.
Yeah, I've had a lot of animals. I'm going to pull some messages for the collective, and then I do see that there's maybe if there's somebody on, if you just comment, we will pull a card for you. I am pulling from the Healing Spirits Oracle deck from Gordon Smith, and then I also have the Gateway of Light by Kyle Gray. If that comes through, and I have the Unicorn deck. So if somebody would like a card and you're on, just let us know and we will channel a message for you. I'm going to do a collective message.
Excuse me, I'll be right back. Seems like she's got to go out.
Okay. I'm going to do a collective message, and then if you're watching, then I will pull you a personalized one. So asking the guides and angels for a collective message for people that will be watching. So the collective message that I have is you have the power to make yourself better. And it's like a tree with hearts. And you see like all the branches, it's like you expanding your energy. Your phone. It might be a little off, but
oh my God. So many interruptions, sorry.
It's okay. So what I have is what it says is you have the power to make yourself feel better. But like this is like your heart, you and your heart-centered body, and then expanding your energy out. And then it's like you're able to bring balance to your fields, your emotions, your mental. Like it's like the way you view reality, the way you view life. I really feel like this is almost like a balance within the mental, emotional, and like the perceptions that you're having. It's like if you've been in your mental, if there's certain things going on, take a step back, take a deep breath, and then ask yourself deeper questions, because then you can understand them at a deeper level. And it's like, as you're doing this, you're able to expand in your heart, and you're able to kind of shift the narrative and into love, shift the narrative into a higher vibration, shift the narrative into confidence, love. Instead of seeing things for one thing, you're seeing it for the highest. And as you do it, it says endurance is the key to success. Keep going, whatever healing that you're doing, the healing that you are doing, watching this video, meditation, being outside. I really feel like this is like a butterfly and like transformational energies, but it's also like just being outside, nourishing your body, self-care, allowing yourself to kind of take a step back and ask your body, what is your body asking for you? What is your mental body needing? How can you bring in that rest? And when you do that, it's like you're in your heart and you're able to see things for higher perception, because you are balanced.
And beautiful cards.
Yeah, and then I'm going to pull one from the Gateway of Light activation. And I'm going to kind of expand on this card, on this message. Akashic Records. Clearing old stories, releasing past life's freedom. I really feel like this is kind of like mental. Like this is more about like being in your mental and perceptions, and like being able to overcome difficulties or certain things that are going on within your mind, because your mind is powerful. They're like bringing me to something that I heard. It's like it starts within our mind, our mental, and then we take the action steps forward into the spiritual and everything else. It's like allowing yourself to release that mental fog. those beliefs, those stories that are running around trying to keep you small, when in reality, you're a spark of God. You're this big, beautiful being out here wanting to expand your branches and your healing in your heart. But it's like, you have to keep going. It's like, this is like the hope, the light at the end of the tunnel, knowing that you're clearing these beliefs and you're expanding. And this is heart-led. This is like freedom. That's how it feels. This is like freedom within your own self, freedom within your mind, freedom within your, yeah, and it says serious blessings. Yes. That's what it says. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through, endurance. Like these are all of these things. So someone watching here, this is a message, like, keep going. You know, you're at the end. And like, if your mind is the best of you, go outside, deep breathe, you know, do all of these things that are going to help you overcome the obstacles and the stories that are trying to come in, and knowing that you have the power to make yourself feel better. You have the power to bring in relief. You have the power to drop in your heart and see things from a different perception. My throat keeps getting all like wonky here. And then stepping forward. I feel like you can make this a learning opportunity. You can make this something that can help you through. And the more that you do that, the more you're able to experience things at a higher level. And it's like, this is like, it just feels so high vibrational, so cosmic, so like expansive. And so that's the message. I think, I don't know if it was like a personal message. It kind of felt like it was almost like personal for somebody, but also the collective. So if somebody watches this and it resonates, this one's for you. And if you watch, I would take what resonates and release the rest.
Yes. Okay. I don't see anything in the chat at the moment. But yeah, like
comments.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if people are hopping on or off, but if you are here, I would love to pull a card. We are here to channel for you guys. We're trying to figure out a good time where it's good for people to come on. And if not, we're doing the collective live to kind of help whoever is watching. So
yeah, this is the first, we changed days and times, so gotta figure out the best one for people to be live. But like you were talking about, and it's, you don't have to be live. Just set the intention at the readings for anybody who will ever watch it, which could be somebody who watches it in the future on YouTube or in your Facebook group.
Yeah, these are timeless. Like, I know whenever I find something and it resonates with me, I was meant to see it at that time. And I feel like that goes with everything. You know, we'll always get those signs, those messages, those card readings. You know, we'll always, I've been noticing, like, the signs that we see is like because our mental body, we're able to receive it at that time. So it's like if somebody's watching this, you know, tomorrow, in a year, like whatever message resonates for you, it's perfect for you at that time. Because it's just where we are on that journey.
Yes. I sometimes I ask questions like out loud to my guides, and sometimes in a meditation I'll get the answer right then and there. But if something's a little more, I guess, a little more involved, or something that's a little harder for me because there's more emotion around it, it's better delivered by somebody else. Videos will show up in my YouTube video, on my YouTube feed, or on my, you know, somewhere in social media, they'll just show up and I'm like, oh, that's the answer.
I know I do that too. I'll ask my guides, and if it's something that I'm like I have too many emotions in front of it to where I'm like, okay, it's hard for me to tap in because I'm just so emotionally invested. You know, I'll ask them, give me a sign, and I'll not actually ask for a specific sign, or hey, I could use a download on this specific thing. And I always receive it when I'm open, when I'm not really thinking about it, when I'm doing something else, and then it drops in, or I'll see the video, or someone will make a comment, or, you know, something like that. It's like, oh, okay, ding, 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 like that's it. And then it all comes together. And I feel like the main message here is like ask your guys for support, ask your team for support on certain things that you're going through, you know, reach out to a healer. I know I do sessions, you do sessions, but I mean, it's more about being proactive of like, sometimes we just have to ask, you know, ask your guides, hey, I could really use assistance with this. And then allowing it to come in at the perfect time. And that could be today, tomorrow, 3 days. But just know that once you ask, you're opening the gateway to receive.
Yes.
So that's like, I feel like the number one important thing is like being open to ask. So
yes, first asking and then be open to receive, because it might not be in the way that you're expecting. So if you're just like, if you're open to it and you let go of it, so you're not like ruminating about it over and have energy like this where it can't come in. When you're open, you know, they can come to you in surprising ways.
Yeah. Or like also what you can do is you can ask them like, hey, drop it in when I'm sleeping. And when I wake up, I like instinctively know, like you can get creative with it and like, and kind of see like what works for you. Cause sometimes there's times where I'm like really open in certain situations and like it comes in and then I have to get creative with it. Hey, you know, give me an orange balloon or something. If it's a yes, like I'll get like really like weird but specific because it helps. And I think it's kind of fun too for you and your guides because you can develop relationships with angels, your guides, like whoever you're working with. And then I think that also helps strengthen like your trust, your intuition. And, you know, why not make it fun while you're doing it? You know, it doesn't have to be so serious, even if it's like a serious thing. You can just be like, I want to see an orange balloon if this is a yes, and I want to see a purple one if it's a no. Like you can just go off the wall or keep it simple. You know, that's just a little tip from me. I kind of gathered along the journey.
Yeah, I love that. Like as soon as you were talking about balloons, I was like, yeah, make it fun and bring it back to, you know, when you're a child and things of wonder. Like, or you said, it's perfect. Like ask for the answer in your sleep, or like when you're doing something that you're in more of a meditative space or you're not too much in your head. It could be when you're washing dishes, or it could be knitting, or it could be painting, or going for a walk outside. Perfect times, whatever you feel like you're in a receptive. Now I can't talk. When you're in a like receptive mood.
Yeah, or even like driving to me, it's like when we're in that meditative like state is like always just being open to those messages. But if anyone's popping on, we're doing card readings. I'm pulling from the Healing Spirits Oracle deck. And then I also have the Gateway of Activation. So if you want to pop on while we're live, because I think we're going to pop off here soon. And we would love to channel and pull some cards for you guys. So if you're on, just say hello, or I would love a card. I would love a message. And we will pull some cards. I hope everyone's doing great. I know that there's a full moon coming up. She was mentioning that. I wasn't really aware. I need to follow along more, but I've been seeing it outside, so I'm excited to go check it out after this.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll just like give it a few minutes and then we can pop off. But let me pull a card from the Gateway. Let's see just what pops on while we're waiting. Because I get all antsy. I'm like, I just want to pull a card. Temple of Truth, throat chakra. Authenticity, self-expression. And that's actually something that's came up for both of us today is our throat chakra. Like how beautiful that card is. I'm really feeling like the water. It's like the open gates. It's like really allowing ourselves. Weirdly, I feel like it's like a balance of the masculine and feminine. That's kind of what I'm getting for expression. It's like balancing our masculine and feminine energies. And the more that we all balance like those energies that we have, the more we're able to express in such a balanced and loving way. And I just feel like it's going to open up so many opportunities, but also just like a balance. It just feels like such a balance within our speech, our communication, our throat.
It's funny that you noticed the masculine and feminine. The left side of my throat is getting really itchy right now. A lot of meditations, clearings, energy readings I've been doing lately with the throat, it's mostly the feminine side of the throat because of throughout history, a lot of women, their voices have been shut down or they've been taught to be quiet. So a a lot of people, and it could be a man or a woman, but the feminine side of the throat chakra is definitely been going through a lot of healing lately.
Yeah, I actually recently at work, I had a situation where I had to kind of utilize my throat chakra, and I was surprised, like, and it kind of showed me, like, as a collective, kind of we're all being bridging that gap of bringing the balance between the feminine and the masculine, but also like, clearing out old patterns, beliefs, things from our ancestors, but things just from past times, like, women don't speak or things like that, or just trauma. And so I've been kind of having that reflected back at me this week. So that's actually really interesting. And weirdly, I feel like it ties to the moon, because the moon is just very like illuminating and flowy, and like I just feel like it illuminates and helps to kind of bring up those like programs and patterns in the collective, but all of each one of us. I feel like this card is actually kind of I'm kind of feeling like that moon energy, and it's like blue and has like that shine to it, even though my camera keeps being fuzzy. I don't know why. Can you see it?
I'm seeing so much in there. Oh my gosh, I love that card. I love that deck too. I'm mostly being called to also the water. It's about water emotions and letting the emotions be able to flow freely. Or when I'm doing healings with people, a lot of times it's as the throat chakra heals here, then they can get more of the guidance down through their crown chakra, all the way through their throat and down to their heart, and their lower chakras can flow freely. So that's what I was getting out of the card.
Yeah, every session, the sessions that I recently had this weekend, a lot of them, it's always like the throat and then the sacral, because like the sacral and the throat are connected, So I always just feel like they're always, and then I just always, I don't know why that's coming up, but the sacral and the throat, every time I do healings, it's like such a purging, because like, we speak with our throat. We hold a lot of energy in our sacral when it comes to other people. So maybe that's kind of like intertwined in some type of way as well. So that's interesting.
Yeah, it's about speaking, but also we use our throat to swallow or physically. I have a lot of readings where it's connected to the solar plexus, the stomach, and digesting both food, and then also digesting a lot of the news and information that we get. So our throats responsible for a lot. So there's been a lot of healing that needs to be done on it. And
it's powerful. It's a powerful thing.
And speaking your truth is really powerful for clearing it. But also sometimes we actually need to do some things like humming or singing, vibration, to like really like open up that throat and resonate.
Oh, 100%. I talk to myself all day. If you see me out in public, I'm sitting there speaking clear my throat chakra. Like, I don't know. I just feel like once you're like a channel and in the spiritual journey, like I have to clear my throat. I speak. I'm constantly like speaking out loud. Like, I've just kind of came to accept that part of me and know that like our throat chakra is very powerful. And so like what we speak is powerful. And I also have to remind myself sometimes when I'm going through it, like, speak with love, speak with conviction. So it's just a gentle reminder that our throat chakras are very powerful. We are powerful. So we have to kind of bring a balance of that masculine feminine to where we're like utilizing it for us and not against us. So.
Yes. Yeah. And when you said speaking from your heart, that's important too, because yes, we can speak up, but we can also speak up and make certain situations worse if we're just speaking, reacting. We have our throat chakra so closed down and we're not having the courage to speak from our heart, then we can be reacting and then speaking out in anger or saying some regret. So it is important to make sure that we drop down in our heart and speak from there and speak from wisdom.
Yeah, 100%. I completely agree. I don't see anybody popping on, but I wish everyone love who watched our video. Yeah, I hope everyone resonated with your speaking. I very much enjoyed doing this with you. And we're going to try to go live next week at the same time, or we might like kind of vary it to see what is better for everybody. But I send so much love, and I'm grateful for anyone who is watching this video, and I wish you love on the journey.
And yes, and if anybody would like to join the live, we went from Mondays to Sundays. We're trying to figure out our own schedules. We're open to, you can reach out to us and let us know, what's better time for you if you wanted to join these regularly. So
yeah, we would love to know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, bye. We'll pop on next week, and we'll post when we're gonna go on live. So I send everyone so much love.
Okay. Have a great evening.
Okay. Bye.